Hi guys, it's Laura with Junk Gypsy Sisters. We're going to do a flip through of one of our Golden Book junk journals. So if you follow us, you know that when we do a junk journal out of a Golden Book, we like to leave the story intact, in order, in there so you can go through and read it. So we like the themes. We pick the Golden Book based on that theme. We love the stories because we're older. We grew up with them. We love them. People from the 40s up until today, most of us have grown up with Golden Books. So being able to have the story intact in order is a big piece of it for us. And all the junk and all the vintage and all the extra papers can be added in between when you deconstruct it. And we do have a tutorial on our YouTube that shows you how to take it apart while leaving the signatures intact and how to expand the spine. So this one is expanded with Tyvek and fabric to make it nice and strong and keep those hinges. And then this one is bound traveler notebook style with the elastics so you can remove the signatures. Just as easily you can sew those signatures in using your pamphlet stitch or whatever you prefer. But that makes it easier for us for working on it. So this is a camping themed one. We have just expanded the length of the spine here, the width of the spine with some fun fabrics. And then we will generally use like a cardstock or vinyl or just something a little bit heavier for our signature covers. And then just embellishments, and of course the story, ledger papers and stickers, dictionary pages, indexed divider cards, just all sorts of stuff. More of the story, pockets and flashcards and playing cards on the theme, and none of this interferes with the story. It's just tucked down here in the corner. Little cards sewn in, all about discovery and hiking and searching. Some notebook papers, lace, made a big fold out here with the lace. More of the story, smaller ledger sheets, envelopes, coin envelopes, money envelopes, make great pockets to put your tags in for journaling, places to tuck your mementos, lace pockets, cards, bags. Guys, paper bags are an amazing thing. So the open end of the paper bag is obviously a great spot to tuck in some tags and some writing stuff. And then the other end of the bag where the flap is, adhere it over. You got a great spot for more tucks in there. Got some fun little tags. And then you can just embellish it. You got all these places, all kinds of trims, scrapbooking paper, ledger paper, vintage and new. We mix it all together. This is the other piece of that card. We made a fun little pocket on it, decorated it with a stump and some mushrooms to kind of go along with this part of the story. Isn't he just adorable? And you can see how we just bring through the elements to tie it all together. Another fold out, hidden little messaging spots in there. And again, it's all, the story's in order. Now we come to the second signature because Golden Books are made in 2 signatures. So when we expand them, we put them back in 2 signatures so you can read the story. And again, expanded the width and put some fun trim. An old record keeping sheet, more of the story, another fold out flashcard for a tuck spot, more of the story, pockets with tags and papers and things you can tuck in there. An old budget sheet from an old little notebook, so much junk and fun stuff. More tags tucked into a corner, more fold out sheets, this little envelope mounted on here, and then you can pull out what's in it, tuck extra stuff in there, and just a fun little paper clip to keep it in place at the top there. Another bag, same way. Here's that flap folded over with our tucks in it. Ledger sheet, library card pockets and library cards, always fun to use. Cardstock, little journaling spots. And of course, this one's not all filled in with our journaling yet. Vintage playing cards in pockets. Here's the other half of that same bag again with a little fold out spot. So much fun. The story, again, you can go through and read the story in order. All those other pages, embellishments, maps from camping trips, seed packet pockets, flashcards, washi tape, anything you want to use. You can work into this on the theme and keep the story and still be able to go back and look through it and then record all your memories. And there is that. Tommy's Camping Adventure Golden Book Junk Journal. Thanks.